Hi, it's Lance Yolanoff, editor-in-chief of Mashable. I'm here with Felicia Day. If you don't know who she is, she's an internet star, kind of a geek icon. Felicia, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for interviewing me.
Oh, not a problem. So, we're out here at CES. I mean, are you having a good time? What are you checking out?
Well, I am the official Entertainment Matters ambassador. I want to get that right for CES. Basically, I'm representing the gap and highlighting the gap between entertainment and technology, and how it's closing, and how everything is sort of feeding into itself.
I mean, do you think that the digital age is sort of transforming the entertainment industry, and in particular, the opportunities for actors like you?
I think it's transforming the careers of everyone, really. I mean, especially here, the story here at CES seems to be a lot about second screens, about how people are watching things still on their big screen. It's not like the TV networks are going to go away or the cable box is going away, but they're morphing into something different. And this is an opportunity time for somebody who wants to create the next iteration of the cable box, who wants to invent that way that somebody's going to interact with the second screen and that TV show that they're watching, or the movie, or whatever kind of content it is. This is the time, if you have an idea, that you can realize it, and that's what's exciting to me. Some of the technology is going to transform our lives. Some of it's going to be something that never goes farther, but always the ideas are something that can spur something new, and that's what's inspiring.
Have you seen anything that's really turned you on at CES?
I mean, to me, I think there are some really interesting gaming things that are happening, not only on traditional platforms like Sony and Xbox, but Android-based things, the Steam. The Valve box, the Valve Steam box, which is only kind of a rumor, not even here, but that's become a big gaming thing here. I mean, that's the same thing with a lot of this technology, and they're basically taking what exists but helping transform it. Like I said, with all the second screen technology and integrating social and mobile into your experience. I'm still waiting for that thing that allows me to watch something on my phone and then flick it to my TV to continue watching it. Like, that's what I want. But it's not here yet.
So when did you realize that you were kind of becoming this sort of iconic figure? I mean, I run into people all the time, they talk about your shows, they talk about you, they follow you wherever you appear, whether you appear on TV shows, a commercial, on the web. I mean, when did you clue into that, and what does that mean?
I've always been just a sort of a fan of my own work, in a sense, in that I used social media right at the very emergence of social media 5 years ago to get the word out on my show, and people know that it's always been me behind the voice of my show, and now my network, Geek and Sundry. Like, I'm behind all of it and driving it all, and I think that like I say, a piece of video is not just to be watched; it's to be shared. It's a social experience, and having somebody that I can focus on, I think, behind that makes it more relatable. People understand if my video's late that, why it comes up versus this kind of impartial sort of godlike figure like sending something to your TV. Like, it's just a different dynamic, and it's one that I love. To me, becoming something that's other than who I am as a person has actually been a really hard adjustment, because when somebody knows you outside of that authentic self, that's a tipping point where you just become an object that people talk about. And that's kind of the side of fame people don't think about, and it's not that great. But the best part is when somebody comes up to me and says, I game because of you, or I made a web series because of what you do. Like, that's why I keep going. That's the human connection that I love.
And what's next? I mean, what do you got next on your radar?
I have a network that I started with YouTube. They funded a channel called Geek and Sundry, and we produce 7 series now, and we're looking to expand next year. I make things that I love and try to highlight things like we have a tabletop show called Tabletop that I created with Will Wheaton, my friend, and he hosts it. And every other week we highlight a different board game that is not necessarily mainstream but becomes extremely popular after one of our shows come out.
Does Felicia Day have any unknown skills? Like, is there anything that you're able to do that no one knows about?
I think my fans know pretty much everything about me. So a lot of people might not know that I actually was a violinist for the first part of my life. Like, I actually have a degree in mathematics and music. So I like theoretical math. Applied math was not my thing, but the artistry of math was really something I love, all the group theory and things like that. So and it's the same part of the brain because I did a thesis paper to graduate on the connection between math and music and the different parts of the brain. So that's something that people might not know about me. They just think I'm an actor.
I didn't. Is that posted anywhere online, that paper?
I think it's in my Wikipedia, but unless you're going to dig deep, that's the thing that I definitely love, the fact that you can be multidimensional. And if you told me 30 years ago when I was a young girl, I was like, you're going to grow up and be somebody who represents web video. What is that? I would punch you in the face. I mean,
wow. I'm glad I didn't ask that then.
Exactly.
All right, Felicia, it's been a real pleasure talking to you. I wish you continued success and enjoy the rest of the show. And that's going to do it from us. I'm Lance Ulanoff, Editor-in-Chief of Mashable, from the floor of CES 2013 with Felicia Day.